Since 1885, cowgirls like Annie Oakley, Calamity Jane, and Lucille Mulhall have wrote themselves into history books while wearing cowboy boots. Join us as we share the tales of today's most influential cowgirls and provide a glimpse of what it's like to walk in her boots.
So I'm Amanda Kimes, and I am one of the co-founders, owners of Kimes Ranch Jeans, and one of the founders of $1 Million Breakaway. My most important job is being a mom. You know, that's my greatest gift of all. But regarding business, I love creating products that people make people feel confident and creating a lifestyle for people. We're very passionate about being inclusive in the cowboy culture. You know, not everybody has the luxury of being a cowboy or riding horses or living on a ranch or growing up the way that we all have. And so we want people to feel included. And if that's putting on a pair of Kimes Ranch jeans and driving their truck and listening to country music while they go to their job in the city, you know, we welcome them. So I think that just creating that culture that is inclusive and allowing it to grow is really what is rewarding for us. So I grew up showing horses. I come from the performance horse side of things, so I cannot throw a rope and catch in 2 seconds. But what the most amazing thing to me is how you can communicate with a horse and how a horse can listen back. And you can have a bad day. My favorite thing to do after a stressful day is to just go get on and trail ride, and you hear the crunching of the feet on the gravel, and just being around a horse or listening to them eat or just being around them, and just their calmness really takes all the worries away. And the best part about riding for me is at night, even if you're not practicing, you're just on one, is the act of being on a horse and asking them to do the movements that you're asking them to do. Just, you can only focus on them, so all the worries melt away. So the horse is really just the best gift for us to enjoy, you know, to enjoy the moment is really what they do for you. What we at Kimes Ranch and $1 Million Breakaway would love to see is the continued growth of Breakaway. Now we're here to do our part, and we believe in these women of all ages, and they are talented, and they are doing it, and they're putting on one heck of a show. As we saw last night, as we saw at our inaugural event, it was a sold-out, packed house, and these women put on a fantastic show. And now we believe that it is the responsibility of the entire industry to help grow and support these women, because it has never been a greater time to be cowboy than right now. The doors are all open for us to welcome in a greater audience, and we all need to embrace that collectively, because it helps us all in the long run. And we are nowhere without the youth of tomorrow and people coming into our industry. So it's time for us to embrace it and reward those that need to be rewarded. And I love that you say that the support's there leading them into another, bit large event for them. Is we want them to feel that. We want them to feel supported, and that they can do anything that they put their minds to. And I hope that everyone can see what a show that they're going to put on. As far as, the decision to do it or what went behind it, it was the most organic decision we've ever made. When we all sat down collectively and there was a group of us, or a few of us, that just made this choice, it was just an overwhelming yes. And we knew that if we gave them a platform, that they would do what they needed to do. And these women showed up in a big way. If I could spend the day in the life of another cowgirl's boots, I'm going to say Josie Connor. In honor of the Breakaway and the $1 Million Breakaway, she's just an amazing athlete. And as someone that is not a breakaway roper, I would love to be able to feel what it feels like to just shoot out of the box as fast as she does and catch so consistently and with such a wonderful time. She's so methodical, and I just think that she's got to have the most amazing mind of an athlete. So I'm going to say Josie Connor.